Hey queens, coming back with a new tutorial, full wig application. So I'm putting on my little net, and this is the way that I do it. Don't judge me. This is what I like. This is simple, easy, and quick. We're just tucking in our hair, and then we're just sliding it back. Simple, quick, and easy. We set it with some got-to-be spray, and now we're gluing it down. We're putting the back of the lace. This works for me, you guys. This keeps my wig on 4 to 5 days with this horrible heat here in Florida. So we're just putting a little bit of blow dryer till that glue becomes tacky, and then we're putting on that lace. I had a little bit of problem with the hair being stuck on the bottom, so I just used a comb to pick it out. And then it all worked out in the end like per usual. And we just slayed this look. Pressing it down till it's in place. Now we're in place, ready to go. Using the Lazy Cosmetics toner all over that face. Make sure you're hydrated. We're putting in the Lazy Cosmetics Cucumber Moisturizer. This is our travel size. We're blending all this in, moisturizing and hydrating our face. That is the most important step in makeup, so you look fresh. You look dry and pasty or crusty. We're using the new Lazy Cosmetics brow soap with a little bit of setting spray to activate it with the little black wand, and we're brushing it up. Normally, I will recommend until this dries, do not apply any other product because you want it to be dry and stiff when you apply the next product. So easy to apply. Look how those hairs just look so combed out, separate, and such a boy brow style, you guys. Now we're using the Lazy Cosmetics brow powder. We're starting from the back of the brow like per usual, and this is in the color Smoked. It does come with 2 stencils in the powder. Look how easy. If you guys are simple, that is more than enough. Now we're going to go in with the pomade in dark brown under and over the eyebrows, and then we're just going to feather it through because I do like a slayed brow. Yes, I am guilty. My guilty pleasure. Don't judge me. I don't judge you. We're just going to slay it. Now we're going to clean up our brow with the Lazy Cosmetics foundation and desert sand under and over the brow with a flat concealer brush to get these brows to kill you. Slayed, snatch, on fleeky, any adverbs that you guys want. Now we're going to set our eyes with the Lazy Cosmetics white powder all over the lids from our contour powder just to make sure we have a beautiful blank canvas. So when we start to put our eyeshadows, everything just blends out perfectly. We're using the green eyeshadow from the Love palette, and we're just blending this neon kind of green color all over the lid to give us our first base color. Now we are moving on to That's So Me, this like forest green color from our palette. And we're just packing this in with a little bit smaller, precise brush, just blending it into our crease to create that dimension, to get those 2 different variations of color. I always like to use a lighter color and then blend in with a brighter or darker color to give it more smokiness. Now we're going in with our Shy palette with this dark forest green. This dark forest green palette in the palette, and then we're just smoking out the outer corners to give it that intensity that we want, because we want to kill them with envy. Yes, because we can do it, because we're just laying this out, blending and blending, because remember, you guys, the key is to blend. All right, so we're cleaning it up with a Q-tip, and now we're using the paint pod to clean up with the white paint pod to make this bright look on the bottom. Now we're using the That's So Me palette, and we're going to use the bright kind of green shadow in the palette. And we're going to continue to blend, and apply with a flat brush. Same thing we did to one, we do to the other. We're just packing it on till we get the consistency of the color variation that we want. And now we're going to be adding shimmer, because we're going to make this green with envy, like I said. Beautiful shimmer. Keep adding shimmer, and we're just adding loose glitter pigment. all over the lid, and then we're going to clean it all up, so don't worry about any of the fallout. And now we're going to smoke out the end with that green from the Shy palette again, just to make sure we have a clean, intense look. Now we're adding the Lazy Cosmetic mascara. Now we're adding the white pencil just to intensify. Now we're adding the Lazy Cosmetics primer all over the face to make sure we're hydrated and clean, and making sure that our foundation and everything just looks flawless. We're adding a little bit of that e.l.f. mattifying primer as well, just where we have a little bit of oiliness that we need a little extra repair. We're going to go in with the Lazy Cosmetics foundation first. We're doing a contour first before applying the foundation. We're changing up our routine. You got to switch it up sometimes and see what works best. So we're doing the Lazy Cosmetics foundation first, and Desert Sand. That is a lighter, brighter color than my skin tone, just to clean everything up and give us that first kind of contour everywhere we need to brighten and add light. Look how that just blurs out the world, you guys. If you guys are looking for a full coverage foundation, this is it. Now we're going in with the e.l.f. concealer in Rich Suede. And we're just going to chisel out all of our high points of our face that we need contouring. Me dancing, you guys. Now we're going to go in with the Lazy Cosmetics concealer in Light Amber over the lighter points where we want to brighten and highlight. Last step, we're going to go in with the Lazy Cosmetic foundation in E1, and we're just going to place it everywhere we have those empty little gaps that we don't need contouring and highlighting. We just need to place foundation to even out our skin tone, make sure that we're not light or bright. Now we're blending, you guys. I'm using the new Lazy Cosmetics foundation brush. This blends out so amazing, you guys. And I did just tap into a little bit of the foundation in case I needed it in any little spot. Now we're just blending out the dark now. First, always blend out the light and then go in to blend out the dark. And if you made any mistakes, just go in with your little concealer brush and just fix out any little spots that you touched or went overboard. Making sure we look highlighted and bright. Now we're going to set it. Very, very important to always set anything that is cream so you don't have any creasing, nothing moves, and your makeup lasts you all day. And I am using the lightest contour powder inside of the Lazy Cosmetics contour palette, and we're just packing this in. And now we're using the travel size contour palette to use a darker color to contour our face. Everywhere that we put the darker, we're going to go in with the lighter. I'm just changing brushes to be more precise around the nose. Now we're going in with the most important last step, is to blend out your foundation with your foundation powder. Now you're just blending everything out until it looks all seamless with that same skin tone, so you don't have different stripes, different colors, and everything just blends out like butter, and you look all blended and you don't look like you have stripes on your face. We're going in with the new All Skin All-in-One palette, and we're going to smoke out the under of our eyes with that dark green. I am using the dirty brush that I had with the glitter on top, so I still have that effect under the eyes as well. I'll blend it in with a dark green color. Look how pretty that all came out. Now we're going to go in with our blush palette, and we're going to go in with chocolate just to give it that smoky kind of burgundy look to split up the face so we don't look all one palette. We just look hoey and glowy. Now we're going to highlight with the same palette in the Bronzique. That is more of a yellow undertone, so that all just goes in so well with the green. So we look like an ocean mermaid or something. Not thinking what to do. Now we're going to add a little bit of neon color around the corners of the eyes just to make this look even more dramatic, just to make this look even much better of a pop. Didn't add any water to it, just added it just as the raw format of it over the little bit of the lid and under the lid, just to give it that nice pop of yellow. Now we're adding lashes. So I'm adding dual glue to the lash band and to the bottom of my lashes, so it has a better hold. This works for me. You know when the lash glue is kind of purple, it's ready to be put on and it's tacky enough. Simple and easy. And I'm using the style Heaven. I hope you guys enjoyed. So now that I am setting this face with our setting spray, and this is almost done, you guys. Now we got lipstick to do. Now I'm using a hot pink look just to make this a very oceany, very bright, very summer vibes. And this is a liquid lipstick from Lazy Cosmetics in number 11. So now I hope you guys enjoy this look. My name is Lucy Julacey and this is Lazy Cosmetics. I hope you guys follow and subscribe to our channel. We're always doing looks here. Follow us on Facebook as well.